Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the channel, and I'm here to talk about the second of a 3-game series here between the New York Mets and the Detroit Tigers. Well, this Mets team just, they confuse me. They sweep Philadelphia. They lose 2 out of 3 to the Miami Marlins. And they took the first 2 against the 80-win Tigers team in Detroit and blow them out. 10-plus runs here in both games. They beat Detroit here 12-5. Absolutely dominated. Well, it was back and forth game yesterday. It was really back and forth between these two teams. Mets had a big lead, gave it away, but they ended up getting the win in the end. Today was just a flat-out domination here by the New York Mets. The score was actually 2-1 Detroit after the first inning, but then the Mets had 2 big innings in the 4th inning and then the 7th inning. Really in the 7th inning to break this thing open and pull away. It was really 12-2 until the 9th inning, the garbage time runs. Yeah, besides that first inning, Nolan McLean was fantastic. He had those 2 RBI singles, but that's all he gave up in 6 innings. The starter for the Tigers, Sawyer Gipson-Long. They called him up today, and he did not have a good start in his 4 innings. We'll break down his outing, but Mr. Nolan McLean. And we'll talk about that Mets offense with another big day. The Polar Bear hitting 2 homers. Soto hit 1. He robbed a homer as well. Nemo had a 3-hit day. McNeil had a 3-hit, 3 RBI day. Beatty with a 3-hit day. Trentz with a 3 RBI day with a homer. 4 total homers by the Met offense. Let's talk about Mr. Nolan McLean. 6 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts from Nolan McLean. The Mets bats stay red hot to back Nolan McLean after that rough first inning, but he locked in, and he's the second MLB pitcher to go 4-0 with a sub 1.50 ERA and 25-plus strikeouts over his first 4 career starts. The other was Fernando Valenzuela in 1981. Nolan McLean's low-key becoming their ace. Like, I'm not gonna lie, he's really becoming their ace. You know, he had the poise, his skill and poise after that first inning, and locked in. So, another great outing from Nolan McLean. He's been fantastic his first 4 outings. Sawyer Gipson-Long on the other end. 4 innings, 5 hits, 6 earned runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts from Sawyer Gipson-Long over his 4 innings. They called him up. But yeah, he just didn't have it. And it just really all fell apart there in the 5th inning. Just fell apart. They had that 2-1 lead, and they just fell apart in the 4th inning. And they had to take him out there, I believe, in the 5th. So yeah, Nolan McLean was pretty good, but on the other end, Gipson-Long struggled. But for the Mets offense, they were unreal. 17 hits, 12 runs. They improved 75-64. They had 1 in the first, 5 in the 4th, and then 6 in the 7th. Fantastic game by the Met offense. Lindor was 0 for 4 on an RBI. Soto, the amazing one. Soto, 2 for 4. He has another walk. An RBI with a solo homer. And he robbed a homer from Kerry Carpenter. Nonchalantly bring it back. And he's heating up, man. The amazing Juan Soto is heating up, especially his first 2 games, man. He's been amazing. Pete Alonso, 2 for 5, 2 RBIs, 2 homers from Polar Bear Pete. Brandon Nimmo, 3 for 5, scored 2 runs. Vientos, 1 for 3 and a walk. Luis Daniel Acuna, 1 for 1 pinch hitting, a run scored. Jeff McNeil, 3 for 5, 3 RBIs. Cedric Mullins, 0 for 4. He even had an RBI. Did Cedric Mullins. Luis Trias, 2 for 5, 3 RBIs with a homer, and Brett Beatty, 3 for 5 with an RBI. For the bullpen, Kevin Herget, 2.1 innings, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks and a strikeout. Ryan Stank, 0.2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts for Ryan Stank. For the Tigers, speaking of stank, the pitching stunk here tonight. Offense had 8 hits, 5 runs. They scored 2 in the first, but they earned that. The offense really didn't do much after the first inning. They scored 3 runs there in the 9th inning, but they really didn't do much majority of this game. That's why I say garbage time runs. They also had 1 error and dropped to 80 and 60. Bailey Horn, 1.1 innings, 2 hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Chris Paddock, speaking of stink, he stank. 1.1 innings, 8 hits, 6 earned runs, no walks, and 1 strikeout from Chris Paddock. Yeah, remember they traded for this guy? He got 6 runs out of the bullpen tonight. They shouldn't ever. I don't even know why they traded for him. As a Tiger, he's went 25 innings and 23 earned runs. Everyone else on the planet knew he sucked, but yet the Tigers still went and got him. I mean, I know it was 6-2, but like, dude, at least keep the game manageable. After that, it was pretty much over. Tommy Kahnle, 0.1 innings, no hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Brendan Hanifee, 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. And Jake Rogers, the catcher, got to pitch, a position player. 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Didn't even give up a run. Can't say the same for Mr. Paddock. No Paddock on my wrist. Keith, 0 for 5. Torres, 0 for 3. Carpenter, 0 for 3 and a walk, got robbed of a homer. Green, 0 for 2 and a walk. Torkelson, 1 for 3 and RBI. Perez, 3 for 4, 2 RBIs. McKinstry, 1 for 3, a walk and RBI. Dingler, 2 for 3 and a walk. And Sweeney, 0 for 4, Trey Sweeney. Malloy, 1 for 1 in RBI, pinch hitting. Who else pinch hit? Jones, 0 for 0, a walk and a run scored, and Ibanez, 0 for 1. So now let's go over your scoring summary here tonight. Top of the first, Pete Alonso homers on a 3-0 count. It's a 3-0 count. They got the green light, homer. Bottom of the first, Torkelson and Perez, each with RBI singles. Top of the fourth, a big inning. McNeil with an RBI single. Mullins hits a sac fly, and then Terrence with a 3-run homer off the foul pole. Top of the 7th, they just broke this game open even more. Soto homers, Alonso homers, McNeil single, Beatty single, Lindor sac fly, 12-2. Bottom of the 9th, Malloy with an RBI double, Perez with a grand rule double, and then McKinstry with an RBI single to make your final score 12-5. So the red hot Mets offense continues to cook. Got really shut down in Miami, which was weird, but now they're back on track in Detroit. How about that? They're beating these 2 good teams with 80-plus wins. But they can't beat the Marlins. But yeah, the Tigers' pitching just was not good. And they moved Chris Paddock to the bullpen, but even that's not working out. I mean, I never thought it would. But yeah, Mets win. They took 2 out of the first 3 against Detroit. Tomorrow they'll go for the sweep at 1:10. I believe the game time is 1:10 p.m. Eastern. They'll go for a 3-game sweep in Detroit. Tomorrow it will be, I believe, Clay Holmes and Casey Mize, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it'll be Clay Holmes and Casey Mize on Wednesday tomorrow for this final game. Before the Reds have a big series against the Cincinnati Reds over the weekend, trying to gain even more games over them in the wild card. Yep, that's all to say. Hey, leave a like, subscribe for more. Peace.